Well, the recipe calls for yellow split peas, but they only have green, so we're gonna have to go with that. And I'll let you know later if it tastes good. Now I'm running a little bit behind for my gym class, so I'm gonna hurry, change, and get my butt over there. Guys, this kind of looks like popcorn. The recipe called for yellow, but as you can see, I was only able to find green. So now I'm just gonna chop up this tomato. When I was a child, I hated onions and tomatoes to the point where I would cry and I would have to sit at the kitchen table until I ate my food. I just added the onions and some ginger and it freaking smells delicious. I've never really eaten ginger before and I don't know why, but it's smelling good so far.
So I think it's important to have a mix.
I know it's starting to look like soup, so we will see what that looks like in just a second. This is what the finished product looks like. Now, is this how it's supposed to look like? I don't know, but let me taste it and I'll let you know if it's good or not. Taste test. It's a little hot. Or it's very hot. I'm gonna wait for this to cool down a little bit, but in the meantime, let's just chat a little bit. I'm not proud of it, but we've been quite unhealthy lately. I mean, I know the weight doesn't matter, but I have gained 15 to 20 pounds, which I'm not complaining necessarily because I don't feel like it has really stopped me from being active. However, I just know that I could be more healthy than I already am. Hopefully we can get healthy together and show you the recipe book that Anthony ordered from Amazon. It's just this one right here. And I told him, please order something that's like cooking for dummies. This one has a bunch, actually 100, for people who are on the go or are, you know, amateurs when it comes to cooking. And this is what I wanted. I wanted it to be something easy and something that I can whip up in like 20-30 minutes, because if something is gonna take me more than like 30 minutes, I won't make food. I just won't. I know myself. And another thing that deters me from making food is I don't want to wash dishes. So that's another thing, another reason that usually stops us from making food. However, we're done with making excuses. We're gonna start eating healthy. Another big reason that I want to start eating more healthy, Anthony and I signed up for a 10-mile run that is happening in a few months. And the last time that I ran a half marathon, I did not train. And the following day, I swear to you, it felt like I had been ran over by a dumpster truck back and forth just for hours at a time. I woke up and my neck, I literally couldn't even look, you know, right or left. The fact that I went into a half marathon unprepared, I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, I don't know. So for this 10-mile run, I'm gonna try to train, even though I'm not the biggest runner, but I can run if I need to. So I'm gonna kind of train for that, but that's gonna start with me eating healthy. Guys, look at this sad girl right here. It's 88 degrees outside, which means we can't even be outside because it's not tolerable. And if you didn't know, dogs shouldn't be out when it's warmer or hotter than 71 degrees, I believe, which means we're kind of bound indoors for most of the day, which sucks because we like to be very active with them. We like to go on walks, we like to go on hikes to the dog park, play fetch, and we can't really do much lately other than take naps and apparently lick mom. Hi, beautiful girl. Hi, stinking mama. Even though it's super warm outside, I am gonna try to play BALL with Louie outside for a second because I just feel bad that they get to lay around the whole day. So we're gonna go play a little bit of BALL. Watch what happens when I say the actual word. Oh, look at this other boy. Oh, I'm so sorry that it's so hot outside. But honestly, napping sounds just as fun. Lulu, where's your ball? Where's your ball, Louie? Where's your ball, Louie? They go crazy. She is so smart. As soon as I ask her where her ball is, she knows it's playtime. Where's your ball? She's currently looking for her ball so we can play. She doesn't want to play ball. Louie, do you want to play? That poor girl. It's so hot, even she doesn't want to play ball, and it's her favorite thing to do. Do you ever just look at your dog and think, I love you so hard? Good boy! Yeah, good boy! I just broke my watch playing. Dang it! Meanwhile, Coco just likes to chill by the window, observing, people watching, people judging in a cool and ventilated place. When Anthony and I got back home from Utah, we were there for like 3-4 weeks. Grass in the backyard was super long, super tall. So the first thing that Anthony did was mow the backyard so that our dogs could have somewhere to run around and whatnot. But what ended up happening is there are a lot of little like cottontail rabbits in our backyard, and I guess one of them laid kits. That's what they're called. And Bruno, of course, found one. I'm gonna put a little video right here so that you can see what I'm talking about. He like dug one out because bunnies tend to dig holes, and that's where they lay their little baby bunnies. But because we mowed the lawn, it's a lot easier for Bruno to find them. So he found their little bunny hole and he had one in his mouth. So Anthony was like yelling at me like, hurry, come out here, you need to see this. Anthony thought that Bruno had killed the bunny in his mouth. So Anthony was just gonna grab the bunny, and because he thought he was suffering, he was just gonna put it out of its misery, as sad and horrible as that sounds. But then I told him, no, please just hold on, let me look at it. And I go over there, and by the grace of God, I don't know, he did not hurt it. He didn't puncture it or like bite into it. I guess he must have just put it in his mouth and was carrying it away, which just the thought of that, I don't even know what would have happened. But I go over there, I look at it, and the bunny is fine. He was so tiny, and now that it started raining, I was thinking, so is all the water gonna go into the hole? Are they safe? Should I be concerned? I read that you should avoid going to the hole as much as possible, because if the mom sees you around where the little babies are, she's more than likely not going to come back because it's a dangerous area. So we've been avoiding it. But let me go show it to you. What we did is we put their little bed on top of where the little nest was, because their dogs, they have an amazing sense of smell, so they were gonna find the hole again. So this prevents them from digging the babies back up. But now I'm wondering, are they gonna be okay? Because I don't want the water, to go in there. That's where the hole is. And what I ended up doing, I read online you should grab a string and put an X on it, and by the next day, if it's been tampered with, then that means that mom stopped by to feed them. So I did that, and obviously she has been coming back, but she's so freaking cute. Every time that she comes and feeds them, when she leaves, she just, covers them back up. So I don't even want to tamper with that, but I know the bunnies are in there. I just don't want all the rain to go in there. But if any of you have experienced something like this, let me know. Want to show you how beautiful. I don't know. I am a big fan of like super cloudy, gloomy, dark days. I mean, if I could live in Oregon, I would live there. But today is such a beautiful day. The sky is gloomy. I'm not sure if you can hear thunder right now, but I am so glad that it's about to rain because it was so freaking hot today. But let me show you how the yard looks. Can you guys see how gloomy and dark it is? I love it. Guys, remember how I told you that it was gonna start raining? It came down. It was like a monsoon, and the first thing I thought was the baby bunnies. So I run over there, and the ground was literally moving. You know how when zombies come out of underneath? That's what it looked like. So I immediately knew they were suffocating or they were gonna drown in their little bunny hole. So I'm over here freaking out. Luckily Anthony got home from work now, and I'm like, hurry, come out here, you need to help me, you need to help me. And this is what we came up with. There's a trash bag on that side to stop the rain from coming in. And then we put that bag on top to prevent the water from going into their hole. It is still raining, but not as much as it was earlier. I mean, see that right there? That was moving as if like Frankenstein was gonna be coming out of there. So that's when I started panicking. Not gonna lie, I almost wanted to cry because I did not want them to die. So let me show you what they look like now that I dug around a little bit. Do not try this at home, but I wanted to make sure that they were okay, because if they were drowning or suffocating, I was gonna pull them out because I'd rather save them than them die in there. So the reason that they started moving is because indeed the water was either scaring them or it started seeping in there. But can you see them? I don't know how many are in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover the hole again because I don't want them to freeze at night. I did a thing, and I'm not necessarily proud of it because they were very expensive. However, as some of you may know, Anthony and I, we walk 2 to 3, 4 miles every single day, and it's super hot that whenever I wear my sneakers outside, my feet literally feel like they're boiling. So I wore some like imitation or like fake black plastic Birkenstocks, and they were giving me blisters underneath my toe. And if you've ever had a blister underneath your toe, you know they suck. So then I was on a quest to find the like perfect walking sandals, and a lot of reviews and a lot of people said Birkenstocks, 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 Birkenstocks. So then I thought I'd rather spend, you know, a little bit more money and get something that is going to last me for years, and something that is going to be comfortable, and then something that I'm going to use every single day. So that's why I decided to invest in these little guys right here. The style that I got, I think it's like Arizona something, but let me look. It says on the box is Arizona BS taupe, and I got them in a size 36 or USL 5.0 and 3.0, if that means anything. But I got them in this shade right here. The one thing that I don't like about Birkenstocks is that you're gonna leave some crusty looking toe marks on the shoes, which are inevitable. But if these are gonna be my shoes, I want them to mold to my feet. So I don't really care that they're gonna get the toe marks. It looks crusty, but at least they will mold to my foot, which is essentially what I want. Anthony was like, you should probably get the black because you'll get more use out of it. But to me, these were perfect. And not only that, it's like a super nice nudie material, and they feel quite comfortable, and I will let you know if these are as comfortable as people say they are. Quick little update on my adoptive baby bunnies. Now we are just still keeping the bed on top during the day so that our dogs don't go near the nest, and at night we take the bed cover away so that mom can come and feed them. One of the reasons that I actually like to check in on them is because I want to make sure that they're actually alive and that they're moving and that, you know, they're growing. So I don't like to disrupt them too much. I just check on them once a day, make sure that they're, you know, wiggling in there, and that's really all I do. So let me show you. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be much bigger now. See the little string? This is the string that I laid out here, and obviously it's tampered with, so mom has been coming, set up the little X every night so that I can tell the following morning if mom came. I think it's so amazing that mom literally takes the fur off her back. Oh my god, they're making this weird popping noise. Hey guys, I'm just checking in on you. Hey bestie. Oh my dear Jesus, they are so big. It is crazy how fast they grow. They are so cute. They are getting so freaking big. Okay, so perfect. I just wanted to make sure they were okay. I'm gonna cover it up now. I know they want to get out because they're literally, look at this. Oh, I guess they stopped. So I'm just gonna lay this across, and we'll see if mommy comes back tonight.